Well, I think the problem that you had mentioned regarding inefficient utilization of resources at economy level is common with all the societies and islands, and we are also facing the same kind of problems in our island and surrounding islands' economies.
It's about how societies and islands produce and distribute goods optimally so as to satisfy the wants and needs of its members. Now, these members can be inhabitants of your island or others. The central message is people should do what they are good in doing and stop doing what they are not good at doing. And if they follow this principle, there is maximum welfare for all.
But this gives rise to two questions. Is interdependence the only rule always? And if yes, how to determine the rules of game? That is, who will produce what and how we will trade.
Individuals and nations should rely on specialized production and exchange as a way to address an optimum utilization of scarce resources. And for that, we should be ready to depend on each other as individuals and as economies too. For the second question, answer is, there is only one rule of the game, that is, opportunity cost. Patterns of production and trade are based upon differences in opportunity costs.
I am confused. Can you please explain with the help of examples?
For sure, let us see how these two islands have overcome their challenges. It will give you a detailed idea about my above answers. Let us assume that there are only two goods, chapati and samosa, in both islands X and Y. X island has folks who make chapatis better than samosa, and Y has folks who make samosas better than chapati. Some basic questions that were there in mind of their kings. What should each produce? Do they specialize in their specific skills and be dependent on others for skills that they don't have? Or do they produce everything by themselves and be independent? Why should they trade? Below is the production opportunities of the X Island's chapati maker and Y Island samosa maker.
Chapati maker takes 60 minutes to make 1 unit of samosa. So, in 8 hours, he can make 8 units of samosa. And he takes only 15 minutes to make 1 unit of chapati. So, in 8 hours, he can make 32 units of chapati. Whereas, samosa maker takes 20 minutes to make 1 unit of samosa. So, in 8 hours, he can make 24 units of samosa. And he takes only 10 minutes to make 1 unit of chapati. So, in 8 hours, he can make 48 units of chapati.
Both islands started to work independently. That is, initially X and Y island people decided for self-sufficiency by ignoring each other. X and Y island decided to produce by themselves both samosa and chapati. Each consumes what they each produce. The production possibilities frontier is also the consumption possibilities frontier. The production possibilities curve of X Island's chapati makers. As we can see, the chapati maker can make 1 samosa in 1 hour and 4 chapatis in 1 hour. Based on this production rate, let us now have a look on the production possibilities curve of X Island's chapati makers. If he produces only samosas in a complete day, which consists of 8 hours, he can make 8 samosas. And if he produces only chapati for the full day, that is, in 8 hours, he can make 32 chapatis. To have both, he decided to invest equal time, that is, 4 hours each in production of chapati and samosa respectively. In initial 4 hours, he used to make 4 samosas, and in next 4 hours, he made 16 chapatis. Now, let us have a look on samosa maker. As we can see, the samosa maker can make 3 samosas in 1 hour and 6 chapatis in 1 hour. If he produce only samosa in complete day, which consists of 8 hours, he can make 24 samosas. And if he produce only chapati for the full day, that is 8 hours, he can make 48 chapatis. To have both, he decided to invest equal time. That is, 4 hours each in production of chapati and samosa respectively. In initial 4 hours, he used to make 12 samosas, and in next 4 hours, he used to make 24 chapatis. So, both islands are self-sufficient and live within themselves. After some time, the chapati makers realizes that he is not very good at preparing samosas, and that if he sticks to chapati making, he would be able to make much more chapatis than samosas. Similarly, the samosa maker gets the feeling that his skills are not very well suited for chapati making. Samosa maker was more intelligent and did some analysis himself regarding the production modalities for chapati maker and himself, and realized that there is some value in dividing work between themselves. He went to the chapati maker with a proposal.
Chapati maker, my friend, I got a deal for you. I know how to improve life for both of us. I think you should stop producing samosa altogether and devote all your time to make chapati. Your opportunity cost of producing 1 unit of samosa is 4 units of chapati. It means that if you produce 1 unit of samosa, you will be losing 4 units of chapati. Now, let's see my case. For me, opportunity cost of producing 1 unit of samosa is 2 units of chapati. It means that if I produce 1 unit of samosa, I will lose only 2 units of chapati. So, my opportunity cost for producing samosa in terms of chapati is less than you. So, you should put more focus in producing chapati, and I should put more focus in producing samosa.
Fine, looks logical. But how we will decide the trade between us? That is, at what rate we should exchange the goods between us?
Very good question. See, if I forego production of chapati for producing samosa, I will be losing 2 units of chapati per samosa. It means that if you give me 3 units of chapati for every unit of samosa, I will be happy, right?
Fantastic. So the rate of trade between us will be 1 unit of samosa is equal to 3 unit of chapati. But how we will find the quantities that we will trade?
I have a solution for this also. Let's first see our individual efforts remuneration. So, in any case, we both will be happy if we get more of both the commodities through trade. Suppose if I decide to make samosa only and you decide to make chapati only, in that case, you will be making 32 units of chapati and I will be making 24 units of samosa. Now, suppose we trade at the rate of 1 unit of samosa for 3 units of chapati. That is, if I give you 1 unit of samosa, you will give me 3 units of chapati. At the end of the first trade, you would have 1 unit of samosa and 29 units of chapati, and I would have 23 units of samosa and 3 units of chapati. So I'm still in excess of samosa and you are still in excess of chapati. Suppose I'm giving you 4 units of samosa for 12 units of chapati. The quantities with us will be, for you, 4 units of samosa, 20 units of chapati. And for me, 20 units of samosa and 12 units of chapati. Still, deal is not favorable for both. Now suppose I give you 5 units of samosa for 15 units of chapati. The quantities will be, for you, 5 units of samosa and 17 units of chapati. And for me, 19 units of samosa and 15 units of chapati. You are better off, but I'm still not, since I am in little excess of samosa and in shortage of chapati still. Suppose I give you 6 units of samosa for 18 units of chapati. The quantities will be, for you, 6 units of samosa and 14 units of chapati. And for me, 18 units of samosa and 18 units of chapati. Still not getting more in both. And you will certainly not like this deal and also any further deal, since you have now started losing chapatis that you were originally producing. So the trade will stop at I giving 5 units of samosa to you and you giving 15 units of chapati to me in return. Let's see the quantities again. 5 units of samosa and 17 units of chapati for you, and you producing only chapati and giving 15 to me for 5 units of samosa. Whereas my situation will be 19 units of samosa and 15 units of chapati. I still need chapatis more than 24. Let's say 27, or additional 12 more for my present status, which I can produce by foregoing approximately 6 units of samosa. So, instead of producing 24 units of samosa, I will be producing only 18 units and will forego rest 6 to get 12 more chapatis. And out of 18, I will give 5 units to you for 15 units of chapati. My final status will be 13 units of samosa and 27 units of chapati. So, I'm also happy. So, in nutshell, if you work 8 hours a day making chapati, you will produce 32 units of chapati. If you give me 15 of those 32 units, I will give you 5 units of samosa in return. In the end, you will get to eat 17 units of chapati and 5 units of samosa every day instead of 16 units of chapati and 4 units of samosa you got earlier. Here I have summarized my proposal for you in a simple table. Let me know if you are fine with this trade possibility between us.
These calculations seem correct, and it seems to be a real great deal, since it makes both of us better off. Let's sign off the first trade deal between our islands.
Yes, it's a great deal. We can both benefit because a trade allows each of us to specialize in doing what we do best. You will spend more time in making chapati. I will spend more time making samosas and less time making chapati. As a result of specialization and trade, each of us can consume both more samosas and more chapatis without working any more hours. Let's sign the deal now.